So thank you for joining me. We're gonna start in child's pose. So right away, bring the big toes to touch. Knees are as wide as they need to be here. And then let the hips drop back toward the heels. Let the third eye, the center of your forehead, drop onto the ground. And just take a really deep breath in here. And let all the breath go. Empty out completely. Take another slow, deep inhale. And let everything go as you exhale. Just let yourself round down, drop into the breath. Breathing into the entire back body. So in yoga, there is this concept of santosha, which is contentment. And santosha means contentment with things and ourselves exactly as is in this moment. So it's all about being really present and accepting of our reality. Doesn't mean we've given up hope that things will be different or better, but it's about really honoring this moment. And I want to share a definition with you that has really been resonating with me lately. This comes from Michelle Cassandra Johnson in her book, Skill in Action. She writes, Santosha is the practice of acceptance. When one is clear about the truth of the moment, they can ask themselves what is within their power to make necessary changes for the greater good. So I invite you, as you practice, to see if you can practice acceptance, being really present, right? And honoring what is from a place of integrity, so that you can really consciously and mindfully start to make shifts and changes that are benefiting not just to you, but to your entire practice, and perhaps to your life off your mat, then extending out into your community, your circle. Take one more really, really deep breath in. And let all the breath coming on to hands and knees, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Lengthen the right leg long behind you with the toes tucked under. And just rock back and forth a few times here, opening up through the foot, starting to open up through the leg. Then spin that right heel down to the ground. Reach the right arm up toward the ceiling. Anchor into the outer edge of the right foot. Reach that right arm long overhead, one long line of energy for that right side. Circle the right hand down to the mat. Square the hips and shoulders to the ground. Lift that right leg. As you inhale, lift the right heel, lift the gaze, cat and cow with the leg lifted. Exhale, round the spine, navel draws in and up, nose to knee. Inhale, extend that right leg long, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding in. One last time, reach that right heel up, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding in, tuck your left toes under. Press back to a three-legged dog. Your right leg reaches up and back. Maybe that left heel drops since you're in a shorter stance. Open the right hip, bend the knee. Try to kick your left seat with that right heel. Square the shoulders off as best you can. Lengthen the right leg long. Square the hips. Draw the knee back in toward the nose, and then step that right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee down, untuck the toes, climb the hands up to the top of the right thigh. Shift the hips forward and down as you press into the hands, lift up out of the waist. Reach the arms up to frame your face, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, shrug the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Lower the hands down to the mat, tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee and thigh. Feet stay right where they are. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, straighten the right leg, folding forward, soften the shoulders. Feel that right hip crease pull back and in to help you square the hips just a little bit more. Rebend your right knee over the right ankle. Step to plank pose, top of the push-up. Heels reach back, crown of the head lengthens forward. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Baby cobra, scoop the heart forward and up. Lower the forehead back down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, scoop the heart forward and up. And lower the forehead back down. One last time, baby cobra, keep hugging the elbows in toward the rib cage. Lower the forehead down to the mat, press back to child's pose for one breath. Take a slow, deep inhale, filling the entire back body with breath. As you exhale, let everything go. Coming on to hands and knees again. Lengthen the left leg long behind you with the toes tucked under and just rock back and forth a few times here, really opening up through all 5 toes. Shoulders stack over the wrists, spin the left heel down to the ground, reach that left arm up toward the ceiling, wrap the right hip under you. Reaching the right arm long overhead, soften both shoulders away from the ears. Circle the left hand down to the mat as you square the hips and shoulders to the ground. Lift your left leg. Lift your right hip crease so that the hips are truly square to the ground. And then as you inhale, lift the left heel in the gaze. Exhale, rounding in, cat and cow spine with that left leg lifted. Inhale, extend the left leg long, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding in, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the left leg long, hammock the abdomen down. Exhale, rounding in, tuck your right toes under. Press back to your 3-legged dog. Left leg reaches up and back. Open the hip, bend the knee. Try to keep your right seat with the left heel. Pull up through the front of your right thigh so you're strong and supported through your base leg. Lengthen the left leg long, square the hips, knee to the nose. Step that foot between the hands. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes. Climb the hands up to the top of the left thigh. Shifting the hips forward and down, pressing into the hands, lift up out of the waist. Reach the arms up to frame your face, softening the shoulders away from the ears, softening the jaw and the toes. Lower the hands back down to the mat. Tuck those right toes under, lift the right knee and thigh. Take a deep breath in, try to get longer through the spine. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, keeping the length through the spine, so breathing a little more length through the upper and mid back. One more breath here. Try to plug that left hip back and in to square the hips off. Rebend your left knee over the left ankle. Plant the palms, step to plank pose. Heels reach back, pull up through the front of the thighs. Think of pressing the ground away with the hands. Take one more breath in. And then lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Baby cobra, scoop the heart forward as you point the toes back. Lower the forehead back down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, scooping the chest forward and up. And lower the forehead back down to the ground. One last time, baby cobra. And lower the forehead down. Press back to child's pose, hips to the heels. Take a slow, deep breath in, fully present in this moment, fully accepting of this moment exactly as it is, cultivating Santosha contentment. Walk the fingertips a little bit farther forward. Lift your hips, tuck your toes under, coming into your first two-legged downward dog. Shake the head out a little bit. Then start to pedal through the feet here, sending one heel closer to the ground and then the other. Continue this motion with the legs, but start to walk the feet forward, taking a very leisurely stroll to the very top edge of the mat. When you've arrived at the top of the mat, check that the feet are hip-width apart and truly parallel. Soften the knees, let the weight spill forward, let the head drop heavy. Shake the head yes, shake the head no, shake the head maybe. And then just let the crown of the head drop down toward the mat. Keep the knees bent and the head heavy as you slowly start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the very last thing to arrive. When you've arrived, no rush. You'll shrug the shoulders up and back a few times. And just let yourself find stillness, standing tall in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel the texture of whatever's underneath your feet. As you inhale, reach the arms out and up. Interlace the fingers, flip your palms up. Reach up and over to the right side. Feel that left shoulder spiral open just a little bit more. Come back up through center, reach up and over to the left side. Come back up through center, really press the palms up, ground down through the feet. Release the interlacing of the hands, swan dive over the legs. Let the breath and the head go fully. Inhaling to your flat back, reach the crown of the head forward, lengthen the tailbone back. Right foot steps back to your low lunge. Take a deep breath in. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale forward to plank pose. Slowly lower straight down to the mat, one solid piece. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Lower the forehead down to the mat, tuck the toes under. Press up to plank, strong and steady. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, left knee to the right upper arm bone. Cross over the body. Circle it over to the left upper arm bone. Reach the leg long behind you, three-legged dog. Knee to the nose. Step the foot between your thumbs. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach the left arm up toward the ceiling, low lunge twist. Reach the left fingertips back toward your right heel. Circle the hand down to the mat. Deep breath in here. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, folding forward. Inhale back to your low lunge. Exhale, right foot meets the left at the top of the mat. Release over the legs in Uttanasana. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer. Interlace the fingers, flip your palms up, reach up and over to the left side first. Come back up through center, reach up and over to the right side. Come back up through center, press the palms up, drop the shoulders down. Release the hands, swan dive over the legs. Let the breath, the head, and any thoughts go. Inhaling to your flat back, try to lift your chest so that it's parallel to the ground. Step your left foot back to your low lunge. Deep breath in, actively reach the left heel back and the crown of the head forward. Downward dog as you exhale, backs of the thighs press toward the back edge of the mat. Inhale forward to plank pose, look past the top edge of the mat. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat, one solid piece. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Lower the forehead down to the mat, tuck the toes under. Press up to plank. Whatever happened, happened. It's all okay. Downward dog as you exhale. Acceptance of what is. Reach that right leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee, working with what is so that if change is desired, it can happen. Lengthen that right leg long, square the hips. Right knee to the left upper arm bone, cross over the body, circle it over to the right upper arm bone, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs. As you inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, reach that right arm up toward the ceiling, low lunge twist. Reach the right fingertips all the way back behind you. Circle the hand down to the mat. Deep breath in here in your low lunge. As you exhale, straighten the right leg. Relax the shoulders and the jaw. Rebend your right knee over the right ankle. Left foot meets the right at the top of the mat, folding over the legs in Uttanasana. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer. Reach up, look up. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. Let the weight shift back toward the heels. Lightly lift the heart and the gaze. Fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhaling to your flat back, lifting your upper back toward the ceiling just a touch more. Right foot steps back to your low lunge. Left foot meets it in plank pose, top of a push-up. Just like we did one foot at a time, start to rock forward and back here. Really draw the low abdomen in and up. And then stack the shoulders over your wrists. Take a deep breath in. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Take a little bit longer than you think you can, right? Tap into your strength and your power here. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Hover the palms off the mat. Circle the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Reach your knuckles back, lift your thumbs away from your seat. Keep anchoring into the tops of your feet. Subtle tuck with the chin so that the back of the neck stays lengthened. One more breath in, see if you can lift a touch higher. And release down to the mat as you exhale. Bringing the hands right under the shoulders, tuck those toes under, press up to plank. And then lower halfway down, chaturanga. Upward dog, come onto the tops of the feet, thighs and knees hover off the mat. Downward dog as you exhale, look right between your big toes. Take a slow, deep breath in, grounded on both hands and feet. And let all the breath go. Reach your right leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Right knee to the left upper arm bone, cross over the body, circle it to the right. Back to your three-legged dog. Right knee to the left upper arm bone, circle it to the right. Back to your three-legged dog. One more time like this. Right knee to the left upper arm bone, circle it to the right. Back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to a high lunge. Shoulders stack right over the hips. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Draw the left knee up toward your chest. Swivel that left knee in, out, back up to your chest. Step back to your high lunge. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Draw that left knee up. Really press down through the right foot. Little bend with the right knee as you turn that left knee and hip in, out, back up through center. Step back to your high lunge. Straighten the right leg. Rebend the knee. Last time. Draw that left knee up. Internally rotate the hip. Externally rotate the hip. Draw the left knee up. Straighten through the front of the right thigh. Step back to your high lunge. Deep breath in. Warrior two as you exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Flex the foot, reach up, look up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Look over the right fingers. Inhale, flying warrior. Straighten the right leg. Flex the foot, reach up, look up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Last time, straighten that right leg, flex the foot, reach up, look up, back to warrior two. Flip your right palm, peaceful warrior, reach all the way up and back. Cartwheel your hands to your low lunge twist. Left hand touches down, right arm sweeps back and up. Reach the right arm overhead, circle the hand down to the mat inside of your right foot. Walk the hands to the left, straightening both legs, coming into a wide straddle. Prasarita Padottanasana. Toes turn in just a touch more than the heels. Let the weight rock forward in the feet. Crown of the head drops down. Sit bones tip up toward the ceiling. Deep breath in. And let all the breath go. Walk your hands to the left, framing your left foot in a low lunge, facing the back edge of the mat. Step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Lowering chaturanga, halfway down. Upward dog as you inhale, really hover the thighs and knees off the mat. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Left knee to the right upper arm bone, cross over the body. Circle the knee to the left upper arm bone, back to your three-legged dog. Left knee to the right upper arm bone, circle it to the left, back to your three-legged dog. Last time, left knee to the right upper arm bone, circle it to the left, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, rebend the knee, draw that right knee up through the standing leg. Turning the right knee in, out, and then back up through center. Step back to your high lunge. Straighten that left leg. Rebend the knee. Press off the left foot. Draw the right knee up toward your chest. Swivel the knee in, out, back up through center. Back to your high lunge. Inner thighs hug in for stability. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Draw that right knee up. Internally rotate the hip, knee turns in. Externally rotate the hip, knee and hip turn out. Draw the knee up through center. Step back to your high lunge. Open to warrior two. Adjust your stance if you need to. Front heel in the same line as the arch of the back foot. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Reach up, look up. Three flying warriors. Back to warrior two. Inhale, reach up, look up. Shoulders drop down. Back to warrior two. Look over those left fingertips. Last time. Straighten the left leg. Lift up out of the waist. Back to warrior two. Lift your left palm. Peaceful warrior. Reach all the way up and back. Cartwheel your hands into your low lunge twist. Reach that left arm overhead. Pull the left hip in and back to square the hips. And then start to walk your hands to the right. Straighten your left leg. Coming into your wide straddle. Prasarita Padottanasana. Fingertips walk back to be in alignment with the toes. Press into the outer edges of the feet. Really pull up through the thighs. Pull up through the low abdominal muscles so that you're supported from your center. Walk the hands to the right, back to the top edge of the mat. Frame your right foot in your low lunge. Step to plank pose. Lowering chaturanga, halfway down. Upward dog as you inhale. Press the ground away with those hands. Downward dog as you exhale. Shift a little more weight into the legs so you're not dropping into the shoulders or wrists. Deep breath in. And let all the breath go. Start to pedal through the feet again. And then take the pedaling of the feet, turn it into a slow walk to the top of the mat, taking 4 or 5 little baby steps. Fully present, noticing all the little shifts and changes, the different physical sensations and stretches, releasing over the legs at the top of the mat. Sweep the arms out and up, high prayer, reach up, look up. Exhale, prayer to the heart center. Sitting into chair pose, Utkatasana. See if you can sit just a little bit lower. And release over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhaling to your flat back, lengthening long through both sides of the waist. Left foot steps back to your low lunge, right foot meets it in plank pose. You can keep both feet on the ground as we shift forward and back, or you You can lift that right foot so it hovers. Shift forward and back, forward and back. If you're lifting one foot at a time, lower that right foot, lift your left foot. Shift forward and back, forward and back. You lifted the left foot, lower it. Take one more breath in. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat, one solid piece. Baby cobra, lift the heart, lift the gaze, hover the palms off the mat. Circle the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers with the non-habitual thumb on top. Reach the knuckles back, lift the thumbs away from your seat. If you would like to lift the legs, go for it. If you want to keep the feet grounded, perfectly okay. Right, embracing where you are at in this moment, what your body needs, not letting it be driven by ego. That's not Santosha. And release down to the mat, hands under the shoulders, tuck those toes under, press up to plank, right? We are accepting what is in this moment, so we have that to work with. Lowering chaturanga, upward dog as you inhale, downward dog as you exhale. We have to be really honest and present with ourselves, with exactly what is, to cultivate Santosha, that acceptance, that contentment, that place where we can make mindful and meaningful change if we choose to. Reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips, right knee to the left, upper arm bone, circle it to the right, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge, back of the head and back of the pelvis in the same line. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, rebend the knee, draw the left knee up toward your chest. Turn the knee in, out, back up through center, a little bit different, figure four shape. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. As you bring the hands into prayer at the heart center, sit those hips back and down, just like you did in chair pose. Lift your heart up toward your thumbs. Stay open across the heart center. Draw the left knee up, reach the arms up, step back to your high lunge. Open to warrior two, anchor down through the back foot. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach up, look up. Keep the legs straight, tee the arms, shift your hips toward that left heel, reach for triangle, trikonasana. Right hand finds the right shin or ankle, that left arm is reaching straight up toward the ceiling. Reach the left arm overhead, anchor into the outer edge of your left foot. Lift your right arm to frame your face, rise on up. Warrior two, rebend that right knee, flip your right palm, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat, low lunge twist, spin to the ball of your left foot, reach the right arm up, reach that right arm overhead, circle the hand down to the mat, inside of your right foot, walk the hands to the left, square the toes off and then turn them in just a touch. Walk the hands forward. So it's as if you are in downward dog with this wide straddle shape with the legs. Really press into the hands, feel the length through the spine. And then shift your right hand to center. So it's right in front of your nose. Bring your left hand to your right shin, maybe ankle. And then spiral your gaze under that right armpit. Lift your left hip crease so you're not dumping all the weight into that right foot. Come back through center. Left hand comes to where the right hand just was. Bring the right hand to the left shin, maybe your ankle. Lift the right hip crease and then spiral your gaze under the left armpit. Come back through center, both palms forward. And then walk the hands back to be in alignment with your toes. Walk your hands to the left, framing your left foot in your low lunge. Step to plank pose. Lowering chaturanga halfway down. Upward dog as you inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Lengthen the leg long, square the hips. Left knee to the right upper arm bone. Circle it over to the left, back to your three-legged dog. Knee to the nose, step the foot between your thumbs, rise up to your high lunge. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Draw that right knee up toward your chest. Internally rotate the hip, externally rotate the hip. Draw the knee up, figure four shape. Cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Sit the hips back and down. As you sit the hips down, lift the heart up toward the thumbs. Feel the shoulders roll open. Whatever is happening with balance is okay. Stay with your breath. Honestly be present, especially if balance is wobbly. What do you need to find that grounding? It might be to lower both feet down, and that's okay. Yes, draw that right knee up, reach the right arms up. Step back to your high lunge. Opening to warrior two, spin that back heel down, one flying warrior. Inhale, straighten the left leg, reach up, look up, tee the arms, feel the inner thighs hug in toward your midline, shifting the hips back, reaching long as you can through that left side, reach the right arm up toward the ceiling. Feel your upper back and the back of your head fall toward the back body just a little bit more. Reach that right arm overhead. Lift the left arm to frame your face. Rise on up. Warrior two. Strongly bend through the left knee. Flip your left palm. Peaceful warrior. Cartwheel the hands into your low lunge twist. Spin to the ball of your right foot. Reach that left arm up. Reach the left arm overhead and down to the mat. Walking the hands to the right as you straighten your left leg. Coming into your wide straddle. Prasarita Padottanasana. This time, circle the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Reach your knuckles up toward the ceiling. Let the crown of the head drop down toward the mat. Pull up through the inner thighs. Pull up through the low abdominal muscles. Let the weight shift forward a little bit more if you can. Release the hands, walking your hands to the right, frame your right foot in your low lunge. Step to plank pose, lowering chaturanga halfway down, upward dog as you inhale, downward dog as you exhale. Inhale forward to plank pose, stay for the exhale. One more breath in, slowly lowering all the way down to the mat, one solid piece. Reach the arms long behind you, palms face up. Walk the legs a little bit closer to one another and farther behind you. As you inhale, lift and lengthen everything away from the mat for Shalabhasana. Just the hip points anchor down. One more breath in, see if you can lift a little bit higher. And release down to the mat, rest the right cheek down. If it feels good to sway the hips, sway the hips. And then rest the opposite cheek down, just a little passive neck stretch. From here, flip onto your back. Does not have to be graceful or smooth, yes. And when you're on your back, plant the feet. Knees are pointing to the ceiling. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh, that same figure four shape we took standing. Draw the left thigh up toward your chest. Thread the arms through the legs, interlacing the hands behind your left thigh. Flex the right foot, gently let that right knee fall open. You're going to keep the legs exactly as they are, just cactus the arms out to the sides. And then your legs fall over to the left, so the outer edge of your left leg finds the ground. The sole of your right foot finds the ground as if you were going to stand on that right foot. Use your left hand to gently press the right thigh and knee away from you. So don't draw it toward you like we traditionally do. Press that thigh away. Look over the right shoulder. Relax that right shoulder. Just a gentle twist for the back. Feeling that right hip drop as that right knee gently presses away from the shoulders. And come back up through center. Bring both feet down, crossing the left ankle over the right thigh, making that figure four shape. Draw the right thigh up toward your chest. Thread the arms through the legs, interlacing the hands behind your right thigh. Gently easing the left knee away from the left shoulder. Relax both shoulders. Legs stay as they are. Reach the arms out to the sides and then drop the legs in this exact shape to the right. Sole of the left foot finds the ground. Use your right hand to gently press that right thigh and knee away from you. Looking over the left fingertips if that feels okay for the neck. If that's too much, you can look up at the ceiling. Notice where you are perhaps gripping or holding. Notice the quality of your breath here. Come back through center, hug both knees into your chest. Taking a happy baby, grab the outer edges of the feet, the ankles, or the shins. You can let yourself rock a little bit. You can lengthen one leg and then the other. Just see what feels good for you here. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Knees are open. Bringing the outer edges of your feet down to the mat. The knees continue to fall open for Supta Baddha Konasana. Cactus the arms out to the sides. Feel the shoulders open. Feel the chest open. Slowly breathing in for 2 counts. 1, 2. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning to your natural breath. Let the arms come by your sides, palms face up. Lengthen the legs long in front of you. Let the feet flop open. Really deep breath in. As you exhale, drop fully into Shavasana, your final resting pose. Allowing the efforts of your practice to soak in. Remembering that no effort, no matter how small or how large, is ever wasted. Santosha, contentment. Santosha is the practice of acceptance. When one is clear about the truth of the moment, they can ask themselves what is within their power to make necessary changes for greater good. Your next breath, be a little bit deeper. Bring some gentle movements into the fingers and toes. Gently nod the head side to side. Bending the knees one at a time, sliding the feet onto the mat. Reaching the arms long overhead. Gently roll to the right side into fetal position. Pressing into your top hand, come up to a comfortable cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Allowing yourself to find stillness with the eyes closed when you arrive. Taking a deep breath in all together. And let the breath go all together. Joining the palms in prayer at the heart center. Lightly lift the heart up toward the thumbs. Sealing practice with one Om. Best within me bows to the best within you. Namaste. Thank you.